dies here! Balls in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there? Titan sends his regards. That's better.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Let's try.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer.
All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go. That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home. Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that long.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
I seen schoolboy Schweinhager.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Hither yon autumn winds.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Does that one have blood on it?
All swept. It's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
And what can I do for you? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader. Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I've got you. Well, you've because I haven't. Still. Think. Nah. What's saying for you, dear? No scratches, all right? And?
Clive, is everything all right?
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain.
Ah, word of your...
No one seems keen to any news while we were all...
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye. Should be back in it.
Understood.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury...
Yeah, this is where she's... And I'm sure she... I trust I'm not interested.
Back from your mission?
One might say the same of you, Vivian.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made. So, could it be that you've come... Very well then. To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds, well, mostly armies. But the real question is... Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil, my beloved homeland. Or at least, it was. I admit... a far more one would think. How may I help you today? Of course. Study it well, Clive. Very good.
All's well.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
There were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of...
Please.
I fear it is not more books. Mayhap we look...
I'll see what I can...
You are too kind.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts. Always got a pocket for...
Hush now. We all know there's no such...
The twins seem well.
Aye. The loss of their parents weighs. Titan took much from us that night, and the wounds that remain.
Which is why we must give them all...
That we must. Just...
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I still remember. And thank goodness. It has been difficult, certainly. Had you... Look around you. Still, why? I have a few new notes that might interest you. You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some...
could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship.
Oh, no. I still have a hairpin on my
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
To a world without mother crystals. To Cid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Have we any more knuckle?
Well.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in blood was spilled, but somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished.
You think this was...
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, they've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a run. But now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough, naturally.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
A couple of curse breakers. They should help speed up the search.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. I go bad when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it.
That's one way of putting it. That slurry will keep eating away at the assuming we had. Doubt the old tub's got more than a duck.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland.
Well, to make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't known now, and it just so...
Sounds easy. Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth. Get him! Attack! This one! I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Company.
Well?
Find is one.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
Argo?
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Cid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Fucking Imperials.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Rest to answer to.
The boys from the garrison...
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Cid? One said you'd be coming.
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm things.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they...
To the...
The bastard and I will go after them.
We will. But, one of the locals heard something. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound...
You do this.
This culling business. You don't think the Empire means to rid the land of the bearers, do you?
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Anything catch your eye? There you go. Very well.
Oi, look sharp!
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can.
Give those horses to
Look. Up ahead. Arthur, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened?
The Black Sheep?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. Poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I think so.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far.
Even for the Empire.
Over here! This one. Your finger.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Over here!
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may... The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields. Tell Mother to beg Cid's aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers...
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms. Fighting for...
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should bind them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperium.
The fork to the drawbridge is back the way we came. It's where the abbot would have gone.
The Imperials of old would never have stooped so low as to defile a house of Greeka, nor slaughter a man of faith in cold blood.
Spotted us, Torgal? Nice thing. Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Over here! see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to... If those Imperials think they can come in here... Oh, he asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
We can't stay long.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials... Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be...
If you don't mind, Cid. I'd like to stay here with Martha.
Martha's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else will be out cold after what she's been through.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Now, question is, are you willing to...
Chocobo.
You heard me right. And not just a Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos.
It's true. Oh, go on, then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them. There's a good lad.
Where can I...
I saw him cut... You saved Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. And don't worry.
I'm sure I...
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight. They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good...
Not around.
Oh.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You heard her.
Yes.
All right, then.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. You found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right.
Must have been my...
Oh, must have been, eh? Anyhow.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Faster!
Where's Gav?
That broom's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Have you finished?
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe. Not that I'm planning to.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn? Here you are. I have the details here. Thus ends today's lesson. Gav should be back by now.
On autumn's breath, ill tidings born.
If Martha's gonna get back on her feet, she'll need our help.
Welcome back, Sid. How am I getting on? Ah, back. And it'd be worse. Don't tell her you were... Well. Drink up, you lot. The next round's on Sid. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you? You look like you could do with a drink. The usual, then.
dog, Andy?
Is it business or pleasure? Go on, then. It's rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Think it's all right to touch him?
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Anything else?
Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly? What good are your wings if you can't reach the sky? Flap harder, says bluebird, flap harder, says crow. Flap harder or into the oven.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still. Would explain Blackson's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sanbreque. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
You think it's all right to touch him?
I hear there's trouble. Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
If you're worried about our supplies, we've plenty. Karen's seen to that. Though we're always one missed shipment away from disaster.
As ragged as...
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, does that mean someone else is taking care?
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll. Blackthorn has... I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to... Words are immortal. Business is busy. Still. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Here you are. Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Oh. And Sid, he's still with us too. Oh, same. So, quick look. Think you can help?
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be... Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. And perhaps I can... I don't think...
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Everyone used to live in the sky.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. Did you learn everything you needed?
But none of the Cursebreakers have returned.
Think it's all right to touch him?
How much water can a flower drink?
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I am...
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just...
It's good to know there's something of...
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. I took it on, you see, after she... Well, and not only is it ready, it's actually...
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the Cursebreakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better, them.
It'll be nice being the...
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? Here you go. Martel apples there. You hear that, Martel? Today?
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it good. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Martel would have wanted the Cursebreakers to be the first to try her apples. I'm sorry to put you to the trouble, Sid.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
I hear there's trouble. That broom's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane mite. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway?
These aren't those apples, are they? She'd have been proud.
Others weren't so lucky, though. A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that...
That sounds like this.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourself? Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her heart. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the boss. Get with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give up.
That was the last of the apples.